I really want to talk about all of the differences that we're noticing since moving to Cambodia between here and where we're used to, the United States. So I'm going to rewind all the way back. So when I had to check onto my plane with Cathay Pacific Airways from Hong Kong, China, to get to Cambodia, they do not scan your ticket, they do not scan your passport, they scan your face.
Your face.
You stand in front of a screen and you put your face in the dotted line, and that is your boarding pass.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky, but cool.
Yeah, facial recognition is, it's the future, and the future is now. So yeah, not sure if you were up to speed with that, but now you are. Be warned. Your face has been scanned in. So it was kind of funny because my passport, I got it done 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And it was kind of funny. Like, I put my face in the thing. Everyone else was like, ding, ding, like got right on the plane. And then mine was like, and the guy was like, come over here. And I was like, oh yeah, I do look a lot different than that picture. My face piercing isn't there anymore. I bleach my eyebrows now, so I don't have dark eyebrows anymore. My face has lost a lot of weight. Like, I looked at my passport photo and I looked at my face and I was like, yeah, I deserve to get pulled aside for that. He was like, where are you flying from? And how many bags did you check? I'm like, I checked 4 bags. He's like, okay, you're good. And he handed me back my stuff. It was kind of hilarious. And the other thing that I noticed right away, when you're on the plane and you are snoozing and it is mealtime, they wake your ass up. They literally take your seat and shove it forward. You'll see this in a separate YouTube video that we made that is having a hard time uploading to YouTube, but they wake your ass up and they shove your seat forward with you napping in it and like jar you awake, and they're like, beef or chicken. Yeah. They're like, what would you like to eat, beef or chicken? The other thing is that when they give you your change, or when they give you anything, they like do a bow and they like hand it to you with both hands. Actually, it's super disrespectful to take things with your left hand, and it's super respectful to take things with both hands. Yeah. Because they hand you everything with both hands and you take everything with both hands. What can you think of?
Yeah, and when you say hello, like everyone does a little bow with I forget what they call this.
Prayer hand emoji.
Yeah, prayer hand emoji. I'll get back to you with that.
This is my thankful hand emoji. I've always thought of it as a thankful hand emoji. Somebody told me that it was a high five, and I want to fight them. There's no chance.
No, but yeah, a bow is always respectful. Everyone does it, and they smile
all the
time.
They do it.
So
friendly. Cool. So friendly and so modest and so meek.
That is also a big difference, is everyone is super friendly and welcoming. Unlike in the US, where everyone's like in their own little world. They don't even notice most of the time, and if they do notice you, they're assholes because they're like miserable, like going to their job, or they're late, or they're stuck in traffic, and it's just much different. Everyone's a little more calm and loving and welcoming.
Super friendly.
It's a complete difference. On to traffic. Yeah, traffic it's bad here. They have traffic jams, but people don't get upset. There's no yelling. There's no, like, the only time someone honks is just they're behind someone. They're like, hey, I'm here, just so you know, so you don't like cut in front of me and get hurt, you know.
It's the friendliest little staccatoed honk too. It's like boop 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 boop. It's like dee dee. Like, I'm in your blind spot. Oh, just merging into your lane. Boop boop.
Yeah.
Like, it's never like the mean shit that happens in road rage in the U.S.
Yeah, and the traffic here is way crazier. Like, it's crazy until you kind of get used to it, but it is. There's like very few rules.
There are no rules on the road. We were walking home the other day from the coffee shop, and 3 little 8-year-olds zoomed past on their motorcycle. Yeah. There was an 8-year-old driving the motorcycle, and he had 2 little 8-year-old friends right behind him on the motorcycle.
Very common.
And I was like, there is no age of permission to drive here.
There are a couple stoplights way downtown. that people actually have to follow. But yeah, besides that, like at some of the big intersections, they'll have people, like actual guards that are directing traffic, which is insane.
With
like,
a whistle.
to them. Yeah, and like
the fact that they stand in the middle of the intersection, because there are roundabouts here, and they stand. Oh my gosh, enormous roundabouts with cool statues in the middle of them. One of them has like all these Buddhist face statues in the middle of it. And then we noticed that there was one that had a pistol statue in the middle of it. And I'm sure it has something to do with the history of Cambodia and the horrible genocide that happened in the 70s here. But yeah, I just noticed that and I was like, whoa, why is there a statue of a pistol? Holy smokes. Yeah, that was a little spooky. We
went to a movie the other day, and we were excited to watch Michael, the new Michael Jackson movie. And after all the previews were over,
an enormous Cambodian flag appeared on the screen.
And the song started playing, and then everyone in the theater stood up.
I looked to my right, and the people next to us stood up. There were 3 couples in the entire movie theater because they didn't provide Khmer closed captions on the screen, which really upset me, actually. Like, that kind of upset me. Why didn't they provide Khmer closed captions? I would have appreciated it.
On the previews, on like the screen, the Showtime screen outside, it says Khmer.
That they were going to have captions and they didn't.
I don't know, maybe just for the IMAX. I don't know, maybe for the IMAX they don't do it. But
I felt really bad.
But yeah, they stand up and they play their like national anthem.
They pledge allegiance to the Cambodian flag in the theater. It was so funny. He was holding our popcorn and I'm like, set that down. And I like stood up and I like had my hand on my heart and then I looked around and I was like, oh, they don't have their hand on their heart, but they do stand for the national anthem. And it was so funny. He went to sit back down and forgot that he set his popcorn right there, and it was like boom.
Spilled all of our popcorn.
All of the popcorn.
I mean, good thing it was only $2.50 on like the $8 popcorn.
But I was like, they're for sure gonna know that Americans were sitting in these seats. Get it? Sorry. Any chance I get to talk shit, I'm that I have to take it.
But yeah, another big difference.
It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
It got caught on
I didn't mean to call you out.
Yeah.
Got caught on his booty.
My booty.
There it went, flying in the air. Go ahead.
But another big difference would be like the meat hanging in like 100-degree heat. They have they sell meat on the street at vendors and in the markets and stuff, which to some people it's gonna be very like our ethereal doesn't thoroughly enjoy that experience.
The way that meat is advertised and displayed is very jarring. It's very often, it's not in a fridge, it's not in a freezer, it's not behind anything. It is sitting on a cart in the blaring sun, and it's raw meat, and the feet are not removed, the head is not removed, it's an entire carcass. You're looking at who you're gonna eat. It's very difficult not to become vegetarian again living here. We walked through the night market that's really close to where we live the other day, and lo and behold, a severed pig's head in all of its glory, an enormous severed pig's head just sitting right there on the table. Like, is someone gonna buy the pig's head off of the table?
It's possible.
For their dog, or the way, all respect to, I don't mean any disrespect, because different cultures do things differently.
How they do it.
I fully understand, but there's chickens carcasses with, they've been defeathered, and it's just the head is chopped off, and there's their legs dangling off the edge of the table. We almost went to a new restaurant the other day, and then we looked at the menu, and they were selling frog.
Frogs are a big dish here.
Frogs. And squid. And when we went to the grocery store the other day, they were selling individual tentacles.
Yeah, they do.
Like severed octopus tentacles, like an entire arm. They chopped off somebody's arm. Might go veg again and start taking the supplement, the iron and fish oil supplements because it's difficult. The aroma alone is enough to knock you the fuck out. Like, it's enough to knock you backwards. We've got cow tongues sitting on tables.
Yeah.
We've got hooves. We've got chicken feet. We have insects. So yeah, the way that meat is displayed and sold and advertised is a little bit of a horror movie, and I respect to the culture here. No disrespect intended. Just a little different than how we do things here.
Yeah. So if you're squeamish, yeah, just be careful.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
God.
bother me.
Why not?
Hardly at all. I'm kind of used to it. I grew up in where people hunted all the time and stuff, which I don't do anymore, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen deer bodies, hung up, and
My dad
it's
used
just-
to.
Yeah.
My dad used to gut deer on our coffee table in the middle of our living room, and the stench was overwhelming, and I've never forgotten that. And I don't know how you get used to it, because I just can't.
Yeah, she also loves animals. I mean, I love animals
love
too, but she
animals.
very thoroughly empathizes with with animals. So it's just sad, I think, for her too.
It might be time to go veg again.
I won't be going veg, but I will support you in your veg experience.
Okay, another thing on the topic of the people here being very meek is we were standing in a crowd at Khmer New Year. There was a rapper on stage who was killing it. His beats were fire. Like, the strobe lights were going off. The stage was incredible. The vibes were there, and there was a full crowd in front of the stage. Guess what? Nobody dances. Nobody dances. And when I dance, the entire crowd stops and looks at me like I am committing a cardinal sin of some sort.
I mean, I think
They're
a lot
like
of people
astonished.
smiled. Yeah, they are.
But
they're shocked.
They're shocked that I'm dancing.
Yeah, but they
shocked.
like smile and they laugh and they always look at me because like you don't notice them usually, and they're like almost like
It's so
That's
confusing.
awesome.
Nobody dances. And then let me say another thing. Okay, so when we went to the Khmer New Year parade, once again, they opened with that same song, which we now know is the anthem. And like when they started singing that song, I just burst into tears, and I was like, I can't even understand the words to this song. We're terrible. We haven't learned our Khmer yet at all. But they started singing this song, and I'm like in tears, and I'm like, this is the most gorgeous song I've ever heard in my life. And I noticed like a stillness amongst everyone that was standing around us. We were standing in an enormous crowd, huge crowd. And I just cried my little heart out through that song, which we now know is the anthem. But then it moved on to like more festive parts of the parade and parts of the performances. And they would get done with the performance and I'd be like, whoa! And then I would look around and I'd be like, oh my God, nobody woos here. And then I felt like a freaking meme, because I've seen those memes online that are like, they're imitating Americans, and they're like, how do you know when an American's standing next to you? They're always, woo, woo, every time an American gets drunk, woo, woo. And I was like, oh my God, I am like the stereotype of an American. But I was like, babe, can you believe it? Like when I woo alone.
Yeah.
Nobody woos with me. I've never stood in a crowd,
It's like dead silent.
seen a phenomenal performance, and at the end I'm like, whoa! And everyone around me is just like stoic. I don't know what it is. Or like, are they too meek to react?
I mean, they clap.
Okay, there's a golf clap.
They clap. It's just different.
Yeah, it's just, I think the word is reserved.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Reserved. I'm like dancing, and people are like looking at me like they're alarmed that I'm dancing. And yeah, when I've never heard my voice woo alone.
Yeah.
I've just never had that experience before. It was like shocking to me. Okay, here's another thing that, and I would love to warn you about it, actually. So, unfortunately, there is a severe strain of colorism happening in Cambodia. I remember this from when I lived in Egypt, because where I went to a private school in Egypt, and every single one of the Egyptians, female women, at least, girls that I was going to school with, all bleached their skin, because it's seen as a it's classist. It means that you're not a day laborer. You don't go out and labor and sweat in the hot sun. You have the luxury of being indoors and away from the sun. So colorism is classism, and everybody bleaches their skin here. And on 100-degree days, you can see women outside riding their motorcycles in sweatsuit, gloves, face mask, hood up on their hoodie, sweatpants, full length, and socks in their freaking thong sandals. Mm-hmm. Like every square inch of their skin is covered. The skin bleaching is so severe here that we've gone shopping, oh my God.
You can't find
5-6 separate different times where I have searched and searched and searched for one face wash in an entire, think about the size of a supermarket. Think about your local Target. We've been in several stores that size, and you cannot find one face wash that does not have skin bleach in it.
Like, why do you want to be white so bad? It's not even that cool.
That face wash, it's crazy. It's not that cool. It's not that cool. Take it from a white guy. It's not fucking cool.
They're beautiful here, like the people have.
Oh my God, their natural skin tone is so
nice.
Gorgeous. Yeah. It's so gorgeous.
Makes no sense.
Especially the young women are skin bleaching here. And unfortunately, the media is not helping anything, because when we walk through the mall, all the billboards, all the advertisements are only featuring the palest. And let me tell you something, when you have olive complected skin, like your undertones are actually olive, when you bleach your skin, the result is extremely unnatural. It's a very deathly hue. And I'll say that with my whole chest. You look sick. Sorry. Yes, I'm addressing people who bleach their skin. You look sickly. You look moments away from death. It's not beautiful. I'm so sorry. There, I said it. I understand that that's the beauty standard here, is like pale is supposed to be gorgeous. Just be who you are and love your skin color for the way that it is. That face wash that I found, that's an acne face wash in our bathroom. I woke up the other day with burns across I had literal burns across my forehead and across my, this part of my face. Yeah, it also has skin bleach in it. And nowhere on that face wash is it labeled that it has skin bleach. I was like, oh, finally, one that doesn't say skin lightening. Oh, it just says acne. I'm like, that'll be perfect for the heat and how much I'm sweating into my makeup, and then sweat and makeup are sitting on my face all day and my pores are getting clogged. This will be perfect. No, I burnt the fuck out of my skin. It had bleach in it, and it's not labeled as such. Yeah, that's been an interesting new challenge, finding a face wash without bleach in it.
Yeah, you have to try to read a different language. Most of the time you see whitening in there in English, but yeah.
Brightening, whitening.
It's pretty hard to tell. Not that I use it, I just help her find one that works.
Well, he just knocks all of them out of my hands. He's like, nope,
I grab it from her.
He's and I'm taking them out of my hands in the market. And I'm like, oh, I literally didn't notice. We can't find, listen, we went to the market, I can't find a body wash that doesn't have skin bleach in it.
Everything.
I was holding a body wash and I was like, oh my gosh, honey, this is honey lime. Smell it. It smells amazing. And he's like,
of course, I look at the back of everything.
He's like, hello, that has bleach in it. That has skin bleach in it. I haven't been able to find, and I'm almost out of my American body wash that I brought here. I cannot find a body wash that does not have skin bleach in it. Help.
So stop bleaching your skin. White people are trying to be more tan. Tan people are trying to be white.
White people are going to fucking tanning salons. Oh my God. White people are burning themselves in UV lights trying to be your color. Please. They're smearing all kinds of tanning oils on themselves and then baking their skin in the sun on top of it. White people are trying to be brown. Brown people are trying to be white. Stop. Everybody stop. Love the skin you're in. Please. Stop trying to be a different skin color than the one that you were made. Yeah. That's all. There, I said it. Yeah. What else have you noticed that's super different here that doesn't exist back home?
Well, I guess the tipping standard is one thing. We actually were just talking about this today because it's become much more common here now because of, I think, all the tourism and all of the expats, people that move here from different countries that are used to tipping. But yeah, it's traditionally not something that is expected. They don't expect it from you, and they're very grateful whenever you do tip them. But the tipping percentage is much lower than it is. It's not like the 20% standard that it is in the U.S.
Not at all, and they're quite shocked.
A lot of them try to give it back to you.
Many of them have handed it back to me.
But I think tipping's good here just because of the low wage costs and the wages of living and stuff like that. But it is not expected at all. I think a lot of places in the world actually tipping is not a standard.
They're stunned when you tip them.
But they are grateful, extremely
and very grateful.
They're so grateful, even if it's just the smallest amount, 2,000 real, which is 50 cents, US 50 cents. And they're like, no, too much,
No, it's too much, no. And we're like, no, take it back.
Thank you. Because their service they give you is amazing here.
Excellent, top tier.
They don't do it for tips, they just do it because they want to give you good service.
Because the quality of service here is just phenomenal.
Because they just want you to be happy.
They just appreciate that you're here.
Yeah.
That's all.
So that's one thing that we're kind of getting used to.
That's all I can come up with right now. I think that was pretty good.
Maybe we'll make a part 2.
We're gonna make a part 2 because I know that the second we close out this video, the rest of everything else I wanted to tell you that's different about here is gonna pop right in my head. But for now, those are the things that are sticking out to us that are super unique about here. That we're really enjoying it. We're really enjoying getting to know the Khmer culture.
Yeah, we love it here.
The Cambodian people, we love it here. I love the music. I love the music. Yeah. Finally, just a couple days ago, I was on Beatport, getting a fresh song haul for my DJ sets, for my live DJ sets that I do online from time to time. And I finally uploaded my first Khmer dance song that's so fun and you cannot help but dance when you hear this song. And love the music, absolutely love the music. The food is incredible as well. What is the name of that thing we keep ordering at? We ordered it a bunch of times at Park. It's the beef something.
Loklok?
Not that one. He loves the loklok.
Yeah.
Braised
beef?
Oh, braised beef. That's what it is.
It's like braised beef soup.
Oh my gosh, the braised beef dish, freaking chef's kiss. So good. Anywhere you order it here, so good. The Khmer food, incredible.
Yeah, I just ordered that on Grab. Grab is their Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever, but it's called Grab. And I ordered it, and the total for the tip, the delivery, and the food was $4.50.
Yeah,
$5 maybe.
Yeah.
The dish
a full meal.
The dish was $2.59, $2.69, and then the delivery was 1,200 real, which is 28 cents, and then you tip $1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Without even leaving the house, and if you go out to that vendor, it's even cheaper. So,
that's true. Yeah, if you do it in person.
Yeah.
If you can stand the heat. By the time we walk to the restaurant, I'm usually so heat sick that we get there and I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. I have to start with a fruit smoothie to try to get my body temperature.
Yeah. We came at the hottest time of the year, so
we're
moving into the monsoon.
The monsoon rains finally happened last night.
They did.
After the weather app teasing day in and day out for 2 weeks straight that the rain is coming tomorrow, the rain's coming tomorrow. It freaking happened last night and it was glorious. Torrential downpour.
It was awesome.
With lightning.
Thunderstorm, yeah.
The lightning was beautiful. I went out on the balcony and soaked it all up. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. More to come.
More to come.